Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rodrigo. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. We've got to be quick to recover this. And that should get the job done. Flings in across. And he's there to clear it. Shot at goal! Oh, he's got a... It scores! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Italy have their second corner now. Fletcher! Timber getting this one clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Rodrigo. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Scholes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. There's a look up and delivers. Konate is there and he can get that clear. He's had it taken off him. Ibrahimovic! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This is a promising build-up. Rodrigo. Oh, he's burst through, and he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Italy really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Timber. Pele quietly revving up. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Doué. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Platini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Azar. Tries to pass it through. Darren Fletcher. And it's Lampard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Konate deals with that comfortably. Nicely aimed pass. Doué. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Leicester with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Played out wide. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Arsenal leading by one at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. And it's Lampard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
No way through. Gattuso. That pass isn't the best. Rodrigo. Scholes. Gerrard. Darren Fletcher. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Crosses it in. He's rising! That was superb goalkeeping.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. It's Scholes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gattuso, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Scholes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
And this is Ronaldo.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodrigo. Platini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lampard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gattuso. Zanetti. And it's Lampard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Scholes. Scholes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a little off target. Van Dijk. To Gerrard. Darren Fletcher. Nicked it back promptly. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience.
Pele! Off the post! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Coming on the field,
Carvajal.
number 18.
Yamal.
Mbappe. Number 25.
Darren Fletcher.
Number 21. Schneider. Number 7.
And it's Azar.
Striker. Number 5.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Substitution.
Oh, well played. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. That is lovely. He's having a shot! And now they can clear their lines. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with Danny Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player and a real fighting spirit inside him. You know, he's got that grit about what he does as a fullback. Although we're starting to see flashes of individualism here and there, and I hope that can only improve his game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Neymar. And this is Neymar. And he shoots! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the counter is on. And here's Fletcher. Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. Isco. Zanetti. And he welcomes it in. They've got a corner here. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Fletcher! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Neymar. And this is Gerrard.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Yamal! Off the post!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lampard. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still. Zanetti. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hazard gets into a good position.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And this is Pele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ibrahimovic. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Some intricate passing looking to... Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With half-time at hand, perfect timing. The movement so precise, the finish something. It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. Gerrard. Now it's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Darren Fletcher can see things others simply cannot. Lampard, Ibrahimovic, Pele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Number 22.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Number 20.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gerrard. And here's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's got away. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Brilliant save from Buffon! And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Italy have their second corner now.
For Arsenal, number 13, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 15, Pepe. Substitution
really well
taking
played.
place.
And it's Carvajal. Hangs one. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. Rodrigo. And it's Michel Platini. Rijkaard. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. And it's been hooked away. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Darren Fletcher. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Played for Lampard. And this is Pele! And Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well read, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zanetti. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Rodrigo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Gerrard! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Gerrard really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
This is a promising build-up.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Arsenal could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. maybe the Late Late Show.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Darren Fletcher. Azar running at top gear. Azar. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
There will
This
be
is
1 minute
Saviola.
added time.
Oh, well measured. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we're done. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal, they just
And
didn't
now,
seem
I'd just
to
like
have
to
a
read
plan,
out our
having
fan
been
club
forced
members who are
into
celebrating
chase
their
mode so
birthdays
early.
today.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Saviola reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Well read, nice interception. Isco, that has been slung wide. And here's Rafinha, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Goulet, and he's in on chance! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Bellingham. Yamal. And he was quick to react. Quality ball. Now it's Saviola. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Saviola. Real chance! And he scores! What a moment for the double centurion! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Lewandowski. Arda Güler. Can he get on the end of this? It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Goulet, spread out to the left. Rafinha! Bellingham. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Deco looking for the chance to skim one in from range. It's a good ball out wide. Deco. This is a promising build-up. Nice interception, well timed. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And this is Lewandowski. Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's been taken short. And it's Jimenez. Chouameni. And here's Isco. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deco.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played into space. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Nice sequence of passes, this. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Goulet. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Chouameni. Over to the right flank. And here's Saviola. Deep into stoppage time. Played out wide. Passes short and sharp. He's going to be disappointed with that. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent.
And it's Lewandowski. And a chance! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Bellingham. Lewandowski, and they can counter here. Carreras. Arda Güler. He'll try from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Güler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Llorente. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Isco, that's going wide left. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the... There's the shot! Of It's fallen kindly here, and he has his goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Llorente. Bellingham.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shapes to shoot! You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Just about up to 75 minutes. Bellingham. A real chance to break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Isco. And here's Rafinha. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. And the keeper beats it away. Backward it goes. Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
4,
changes afoot here, and from
20,
both sides.
Saviola. El dorsal 18. El dorsal
Pressing's
9.
intense, and it's paid off.
El dorsal 5.
And it's
Serán
Pedri,
sustituidos por
looking for the run.
el dorsal
He's in a good
21,
position here.
El dorsal 21.
Oh, that's a fine
El dorsal
challenge.
17, el dorsal
Madrid
10,
really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's got away, looks across and plays it in. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pedri. Simeone. Decent chance! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Pedri. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Valverde.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And Araujo. Valverde. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Can he get it through? Simeone's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's it. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all.